Oh my gosh, he fouled it off. Yeah. How do you handle that? Welcome back to the Corral here at Grapevine. We just got through speaking to Robert Antonetti, who gave us a great update on his son down at Texas A&M. And Roberto is on the squad, hitting the ball hard. Saw some BP where he ripped it out 3 pitches out of 5 and just some batting practice. So it's good to see some former Mustangs out there in the college ranks doing some damage. And I know we do have Mustangs everywhere at all levels in college right now. If you missed us on the first game, it was really a nail biter if you're a Mustang. It started out with a 3-0 lead as Birdville scored a run in each of the first 3 innings. Grapevine answered in the 4th inning, picking up 2 runs, and then tied the ball game in the 5th, or it could have been the bottom of the 3rd, 2 runs, and the top of the 4th run. But anyway, they went to the bottom of the 7th, knotted at 3. Tough sun played into the factor of this game, unfortunately. A fly ball by Brady Lane. He reached base with 2 outs. Connor Bell came up, drilled a single up the middle for, and there's a ground ball hit to the shortstop, Lee, who gets it over to Kubo at first base and makes a play. We're sorry about the sunlight. Some things we can control on our broadcast. There's some things that we can't. I hope you'll give us a bye on that and realize that we're doing the best we can in terms of the lighting for this game. So back to the story. Bell gets a base hit up the middle to put 2 runners on as called strike comes in. Your pitcher for this game, starting pitcher, is Ryan Williams. There's another ground ball to Brent Lee, gets under his glove into left field, and ball comes in from Tyga. I think that'll go down as an error in the book. Number 8 reaches, and he's at first base. But back to the story, Ryan Williams comes in and walks, and so with the bases loaded, Luke Schreier on an 0-1 pitch rips one down the third base line.
Got an 0-1 count here to Mason Hamilton, our 3rd batter of the inning. 1 out. Jaden Nathagard on first base, and he's gone. He's put the ball on the boat, and he's going to steal that base.
What's the number of the guy down?
Number 20. Swing and miss on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep, swing and a miss. Good pitch.
1-2 with 1 out here.
Runner on second base, what's his name?
Jaden Nathagard.
Jaden Nafgar. Nafgar or Nafgar? Nafgar. Okay. Sandy calls timeout to go have a little conference with Ryan. You need to turn the volume down on your mic. And Ryan Williams, number 34, the pitcher. 18 in the screen, in the frame, is JoJo Kubo. The sun is really factoring in right now. I think we got about 15 more minutes till it gets down below the horizon here. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the number 3 hitter. Oh, that's a good pitch. Didn't get the call.
2 strikes.
Number 34 has been the game 2 pitcher all year and done a really outstanding job. Mustangs pitching and defense have carried him most of the way. Runner takes off for third base. Must have actually gotten a read on Ryan. So the Mustangs start defense a little differently this game. Behind the dish is Sammy Kelly. On the mound, Ryan Wims. Kubo's at first base. Peyton Tatum at second. Brent Lee at shortstop. Luke Bajaj is your third baseman for this game. Brady Lane's in right, Connor Bell in center, and Taiga Takahashi is in left field. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Ryan Wims. It's a curveball, and it is hit hard and long and deep, and it's over Brady Lane's head. And once again, the Hawks are going to score first on a clutch hit by their number 3 hitter. Maybe over here in right, I don't know, but I think center's kind of, with the wind, the way the wind is coming in, I can see center and left field. I don't know if they're too shallow, but I'll tell you what, the sun, Mark, it's going to be tough to make any plays in right field. You see Kubo at first base is got to shield his eyes to be able to make a play. Here's Ryan Wims. He comes set with a runner on second base. He throws. The ball is fouled back. Drake is batting up here. Is he batting in the 4-hole? The 0-1 pitch from Ryan. I like the way Drake is standing in there. I mean, he's doing a good job handling the pitches that are being thrown to him. I've got 1 ball, 1 strike, right? I don't know. I hadn't seen a gun on him this year. Well, whatever he is, though, that's a great play right there by Tatum. And Tatum thought he had the double play. He's pretty close. If I had the instant replay running, we'd take a look. But I don't, so we won't. And who's batting? Who's batting here? Who's batting? Who you got? Got a number? Once again, just going to have to bear with us. Our camera angle right now with the sun is challenging for us. But 1 ball, no strikes. We've got 2 outs here. We're live at the Corral here in Grapevine, where the Mustangs battle back. That's a called strike. The Mustangs battle back to pick up a late inning victory, or in the first game, a walk-off in the bottom of the 7th by Luke Schreier to drive in the winning run and win the game 4-3 with 2 outs. Well, that's a fantastic break and pitch, man. Painted the outside corner. I mean, we're getting to a place where I can't see too well either. He painted the outside corner with that curveball. Absolutely amazing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Ryan Williams fires it. There's a squibber to JoJo Kubo. Takes it himself, waves off Ryan for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Mustangs are fighting from behind again. Birdville keeping the pressure on the defense. Every at bat is a quality at bat. Birdville Hawks 1. Mustangs coming to bat. We're back to live action here from Grapevine. This is 9th grade freshman baseball, and the first game was a phenomenal game between both these teams. I can tell you the word of the day is sun, S-U-N, because it has really played havoc. In the first game, we had several plays on the outfield where the result, and on the infield too, right, Mark? We had some fly balls on the infield that looked like they were sun impacted. Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like Coach Mooney is at first base. The varsity coach, Coach Webster, is coaching first base for the Mustangs here in this game. Got Brent Lee stepping in, number 14 for the Mustangs. Is Mason the hard flamethrower? You got to speak low to mid 80s, okay? Well, it's only been 2 pitches, man. I'd say that's way early. Let's see if I can make that come here. Check 1, 2, mic check. No, the wind's going to be down.
2 balls and no strikes, the lead. There's your first strike. Called strike.
So his money pitch is a fastball, huh? Does he throw a hard slider?
He has a curveball.
Yep.
Change. He doesn't throw his change a lot. His curveball's in the 72 to 74 range.
All right. 15 miles per hour difference. That's a big deal. 3-1, Brent Lee can sit on a pitch and look for something that he can get the barrel on. Lights are on here at Grapevine. It's going to be a beautiful night once the sun gets below the stands.
We got 3-1 pitch here to Lee. Ball's in the dirt for ball 4. Hamilton was the starting quarterback on the freshman football team this year for the Hawks. Well, he got hurt in the first game against Holt and broke his foot. So he's been in rehab most of the fall and into the early spring. So I'm not sure if they have him on a pitch count or not tonight, but he's still building himself back up. Second batter here is Brady Lane. Here in the bottom of the first for the Mustangs. There's ball 1 and a pass ball to get Lee to second.
Well, now we got a one ball, no strike count. I think this is going to be a bunt situation for the Mustangs.
And he's already shown ball.
Oh, he did on the first pitch?
Okay.
Didn't even see it.
Maybe the sun's blocking him.
Oh, he gave him the hit away. And he got one to right field. And there's going to be a play at the plate, I think. Nope. Mustangs even the score here.
So we got a tie game. Nobody out here in the first. You got Connor Bell out. Connor Bell can hit any speed.
I don't know. Let's see if he's looking fastball on the first pitch. Let's see if he can turn on one. So Bell fouls it off. 1 strike count.
Got an 0-1 count here, yeah.
I think he He might be swinging
He
here.
might be still laying one down.
Yeah.
No, he's playing up.
Third baseman's playing back. I mean, nobody's doing an early break.
Not sure.
I guess the way they're playing this is the pitcher's got the third baseline. I think Connor could beat the second baseman to the bag, maybe. I don't know. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll see how they play it.
And he's bunting still. He bounced it foul. Got a 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Bell. He'll be swinging here now with 2 strikes. What do you think he's looking for here?
I think he's looking for something he can put the bat on. If I'm the pitcher, I'm not going to throw him a fastball.
There's the ball out. I think he was trying to break and pitch on him right there on the back tail.
Maybe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Whatever my best pitch is the one I'm throwing right here. So if his best pitch is fastball, I think that's what he's going to throw him.
That's curveball on the next one. For the first out of the inning.
Backdoor curveball. Watched one. Got to get the ball. Got to get the bunt down. Coach Mooney's going to talk to him a little bit and probably tell him he let the ball get in on him too much. The bat's got to be out. Can't let the bat stay back inside. 1 strike, and this is Ryan Williams.
Ball in the dirt. Ryan gets the third on the wild pitch.
Brady Lane advances to third base. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the lighting is really looking good. Still got a little bit of glare in the behind. It's supposed to be down to 42, man. You always bring your jacket to the Tradio truck.
For strike 1.
You know what I like though is he tried to go right field. Did you see that swing?
Tried to in and out it to poke it into right field. Got 1-1.
There he goes. That's a base hit. That's going to score a run. Yeah, did a job.
And now the Mustangs have a 2-1 lead. That's smart hitting, smart air.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. Is this Tiger? Looks like Tiger, 23.
Tiger hitting 5th for the Mustangs in their second run.
You know, Ryan was trying to go oppo on that. That was really a good job of hitting.
Well, he knew he just wanted to get that run home. Like situational hitting right there for you. 1-1. Ball 2. Got 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
While we have a little downtime, I'd like to thank one of our game sponsors for this season, Lee Law Firm. Lee Law Firm, helping good people through bad times. Give them a call. With any questions related to tax issues or financial concerns, call Lee Law Firm. 2 balls, no strikes here on Tiger. He squares the bunt, and the ball's up. I think that was just maybe a fake bunt on a take, you know. I'm not thinking that that was the intention. 3 balls, no strikes. Tiger gets on first. I imagine they're going to run him second, maybe on the first pitch. Yep.
Who we got coming up here? Sammy Kelly?
Yeah.
Number 16, Sammy Kelly's now the batter. Got 2 outs. And Tiger on first base.
Kelly the hitter now. The score is 2-1. The board here looks like it has a malfunction. Look at the board out there. Yeah. See the score. Runner on first base is Taiga Takahashi. He measures his lead. He gets a little bit more. And he goes. Got a huge jump. Almost left too soon, really.
Looked like he wasn't really sure of it at first, and then just continued on and stole the base easily. What was the score? It's 1-0. That was a ball.
Mustangs looking to add to their lead with Tiger on second, Sammy Kelly at the plate, and he looks at ball 2.
So much speed in the middle of this order too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you start with anybody actually. You go up and down the lineup. Everybody can run. On deck is dangerous number 26 Peyton Tatum. 7 for his last 11. Sammy takes high. Kind of a long inning for Hamilton. How many pitches has he thrown? 22 pitches. So 3-0 the count on Sammy. Runner on second base is Takahashi. Mustangs came into the bottom half down 1-0. I mean, of course, I guess since you see the score and know it's the bottom of the first, you can figure that out. But there's a great pitch right there.
3-1.
He had some mustard on that one, Mark. Yeah, he came up over the top and had it.
He's still there.
He threw it. That pitch was downhill, man.
3-1 here with 2 outs. I got second for the Mustangs. Nice ball throw. Now we're familiar with this batter, Peyton Tatum, who played with us.
Yeah, Peyton, and he's been very consistent this year. Not an everyday player, but every chance he gets, he takes advantage of it. I don't know what his statistics are, but I got to tell you, he's on fire from the bat. 7 for his last 11, I think, is what I heard.
He's got a great left-handed swing, great glove. Gets on base a lot, and really a fast kid. Just a good athlete overall. Good athlete overall.
Yeah, he is. Dual sport athlete. Most of these guys in the lineup are playing 2 sports here at Grapevine. Tiger with a lead at second. Sammy takes his steps off at first. Ball's high to Peyton. Peyton gets a lot of walks too, so his strike zone. He gets the balls to hit in the strike zone that he manages very well.
And just a disciplined hitter, and it's like all the hitters in this lineup, they're all disciplined.
Kubo on deck. Kelly with a big lead at first. Tiger with a moderate lead at second base. Hamilton with the 1-1 pitch, and it's called a strike.
Got 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
I think that was a 1-1 breaking pitch, wasn't it? Looked like it. Looked like it caught.
He throws it so hard that it almost looks like a
Yeah,
ball.
Peyton was off stride.
There's a foul back. Looked like a fastball there.
Yeah, whatever it was, he held his ground and he did well. Wind is dying down. I think, we are probably can turn it down a bit on the meter. And here's Tatum.
1-2 pitch here.
Swings, and the ball's dropped. Tatum's going to make him throw it to first base.
And there's the third out of the first inning.
Mustangs do some damage, though. They reverse the game and pick up 2 runs. We're going to go to the top of the second. Your score, Grapevine Mustangs 2. Birdville Hawks freshman 1.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
So the Mustangs will be in the same configuration they were previously. And let's go through that one more time. With Ryan Williams on the mound, Mustangs have Sammy Kelly behind the dish, JoJo Kubo on the first base corner, Luke Bajaj on the hot corner at third base, Brent Lee at shortstop, Peyton Tatum, number 26, at second base. In right field, number 19, Brady Lane, and center field is Connor Bell. And over in left is Taiga Takahashi, number 23. This is a great team here, great tough lineup for anyone to face, and Birdville was up to the test in the first game. Mustangs scraped out a come-from-behind victory with a walk-off from Luke Schreier in Game 1. Trying to do the same here in Game 2, Birdville jumped on top, keeping pressure on the defense. Pushed a run across in the top of the first. Mustangs battle back, pick up 2 in the bottom half of the first. And we are now in the top of the second.
With Luis Martinez for Birdville leading off the top of the second. And Williams starts him off with a strike. Pitch number 2 on the way. Curveball, a little bit low for a ball.
Some good discipline right there by the batter.
Got a 1-1 count here.
That's a good pitch. That's a
Called
front knee fastball, Mark.
Williams way up in the count now. Payoff. Swing and miss. Struck him out for out number 1 of the top of the second.
What number you got batting, Mark?
We got number 3, Cole Wall batting.
Number 3, Cole Wall.
Cole Wall batting here. Cole's shortstop. He was the leadoff hitter in the first game. You popped him up.
That one's back in the chemistry lab over in the beakers section.
Big beaker section over there.
Huge beakers, I guess. Not to be confused with the breakers. We got chemistry lab, we got biology lab over here. You got to be careful with the foul balls.
You got a no one count to start off the ball.
So, what are some of the teams that this Birdville club has faced? The 9th grade teams.
They started off in the Bell HEB tournament, and they faced several good teams there. Started off with Duncanville, who they beat. We inched out a victory there, and then they played Trinity and Heritage the next evening. They actually tied.
Wow,
Heritage.
that's a big fly ball. I think the center fielder.
Dropping, and it looks like it's going to drop in for a hit.
Yeah, that's one of those. We still got wind blowing up there.
Looks like the wind played a little bit of tricks on the center fielder Bell, though. But back to it, played Bell and Trinity. We lost to Bell in that opening tournament. We got Cade Onstadt, number 7 here, the 8th batter for Birdville.
You played Heritage and
tied Heritage, beat Trinity by 1, beat Duncanville by 1.
Yep.
Lost to Bell and beat Burleson in that first tournament. Then they had a tournament at home, or they had played a really, really tough Timber Creek team.
So I'm going to tell you what about number 3. If he gets a big secondary lead, this guy behind the plate's going to throw and back pick him. There's a ball that Brady Lane's going to have a beat on it.
Tracked it down for the second out.
See how that ball is. The wind is holding it up. You agree with me on that?
Absolutely. But Brady made a nice play.
Yeah, Brady did make a nice play on that. Two outs in the inning now. Number 3, who was a leadoff guy in the first game, right?
This is
ball
number
gets
4,
Kubo.
actually. So pick play first, and Wall advances to second base on the missed throw from Williams. Got Carson Rematore, number 4, batting. He didn't play in the first game. He was a courtesy runner.
That was a pickoff play at first, gone bad. So with 2 outs, got a runner in scoring position here for Birdville.
Got a ball outside. Got 2 outs here.
Man, this is an awesome looking field. I mean, look, they do a great job. We talked about it in the first game. It is well maintained.
Kind of back to Birdville, though. I mean, they kind of struggled in the middle of the season in their second tournament, which they hosted. They played a tough Waxahachie team. Azle, tied Aledo, and beat Keller Central. Lost to Timber Creek in there, and then they started the district season. Had a difficult first game that they lost to Northwest by 1, 2-1, and then
that's that front knee fastball strike that umpires have been given this year. So really, they played Northwest last week, Mark?
Played Northwest 2 weeks ago and lost 2 there. Then really got their season back on track with 2 wins over at Denton Ryan and a win at Fossil Ridge. So that's where we end up today with the loss.
So I'll tell you what, this is pretty interesting. Both umpires are looking at each other. Grapevine just ran off the field like they had the out. And I'm not sure that the umpires agreed that Sammy caught the ball. I think they thought it was down. And the coach is stopping and talking to him. And the home plate umpire nodded his head and said, yeah, if that guy runs to first base, he's on. Anyway, the field umpire stayed in his spot. The home plate umpire, look at him. They're going to go talk. He's going to ask him, was that ball down? Now, once he goes to the dugout, he's giving up his opportunity. Once he goes inside the dugout.
I'm not sure he actually touched first base.
He never did. He went to the dugout.
So
But the umpires stayed in their position. It was kind of it's definitely one of those things where if I'm Sammy, I think I need to throw it down to first base anyway. Is it working? Yes. Could be. Okay. I sure hope so. If it's not, we got an issue. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Let's see.
What's up, dude? What's up? Hey, we have the Colleyville president here. Oh, he doesn't want to talk. What's up, Grant? What? Got the bottom of the second here with Grapevine up 2-1. Looks like we got JoJo Kubo leading off the inning. Looks like we got JoJo Kubo, Luke Bajaj, and then back to the top of the lineup with Brent Lee.
Well, folks, we're sorry about the top of the first and the bottom of the first and the top of the third. We actually must have set this up unlisted, so nobody was getting it. So it should be corrected now.
Good pitch there for strike one. Looked like a breaking pitch there. Really throws his breaking pitch for a strike quite well. Something that he might have to do here where he's not locating his fastball. Oh, it swung high. Kubo started to swing early. Swing and miss. Let's see what the call is here. Looked like a drop third strike where he's advancing to first. He did go outside the box, but didn't commit himself to the dugout, so he can run there. Let's see what the call is here. What do you think, Trey?
I didn't see the play. I had my heads down trying to fix the fact that we were unlisted for the first inning. I think the question is whether he really dropped it.
You know, I mean, he dropped it. Kubo made a slight move out the box, then saw the drop and ran, but he never went back to the dugout.
He never went back to the dugout. He could take 2 steps, and it's fine. They changed that rule. He can go all the way to the edge of the dugout. It's just when he goes into the dugout.
Right. And that's not what happened there, so I'm wondering what the call is.
No, I don't know what the call is then.
Looks like Kubo's in the dugout now. So
yeah, Kubo is in the dugout now.
You got Bajaj up here.
Got one out in the inning. Luke Bajaj is up.
Hamilton's still pitching. Here's your first pitch to Bajaj. Had to sort out that. Not quite sure what the call was, though. It's ball 1 to Bajaj. Then you have Lee, Lane, and Williams coming up for Grapevine. Got ball 2 there.
2 balls, no strikes on Pajaj. If he turns on a fastball, he could really drive it. The left fielder with no wind is playing in a bad spot. Kind of shallow, I think. The wind's blowing straight in from center, though.
Big gap here, too. They're leaving the gaps wide open, playing down the line like they are.
So, you know, I was talking with Rusty Greer one time, and he believed that percentages say that your right and left fielder should play on the line between first and second if you're in left field, between third and second on that line if you're in right field. And you just got to bank on the fact that very few balls go right down the line, you know, right down the foul lines.
That sounds like smart coaching.
Yeah, and also he was a big fan of, he said his coach Oates, Johnny Oates, instilled in them that there's percentages don't say with a runner on second and a single, they don't say throw it to home plate. It says, hey, throw to the cutoff man and keep the guy at first base to keep the double play in order.
Well, there's ball 4 and a walk to Bajaj. Now you're back at the top of the lineup. Yeah, I'm not sure this is.
Look at that feed. That's fantastic. That camera shot looks awesome. That's Brent Lee batting now, and he hits one to the third baseman. It's going to be foul down the third baseline.
Hamilton already at 39 pitches, just here in the middle of the second
we're
inning.
1 out in the second inning, so. Reasonable lead for Bajaj at first. There's a swing. The ball gets by the catcher. Bajaj is going to be at second and holds up there. He rounded the bag with some intent, but got pushed back by coach.
Looked like a pass ball to me.
I don't know. That ball hit the dirt before it got to the catcher. It's going to be depends on what their game changer ruling is. I guess you got to check game changer for the Hawks and see what they call that.
Good lead for Bajaj at second. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball up.
1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out.
Good discipline there from Lee, not chasing that pitch with 2 strikes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I think he's going to throw his money pitch right here. I think he's going to go fastball. Lee's got quick hands. We'll see what happens.
And there it is right there. You're right. Strike 3 up. 42 pitches already. Just here with 2 outs in the second.
This is a guy that throws so hard that you just need to focus on your firing your back hip and just get the bat on plane.
And it's going to travel.
And you let the pitch have the energy. You still got to have some bat speed, but the bat speed is about making contact. Oh,
Starts
what
him
a
off with a
pitch!
curveball.
Oh my gosh. Let me just say that was a delicious pitcher's pitch. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it.
We have Brady Lane at the plate.
Yeah, number 19 for the Mustangs playing right field in this game. And in the first game. Second base is Luke Bajaj. I don't know what we have here.
I didn't see a call. But the Hawks are running off the field. Looks like the umpires are going to go confer with each other, but
yeah, they don't know what it is.
Is staying on third base. Umpires are just looking at each other.
He's going to talk to him. He didn't see it.
They're not moving real quick to go talk to each other, so I don't know if they're
Good thing it's not a timed game. Got to tell you, Oh no, that was
just a couple different.
That's a base umpire's call, and
a couple different odd plays.
Yeah, well, you have to move more than 3 steps to get the angle on making that call.
You got some mute. We're live. We're off mute.
All right, we're off of mute now. So Mustangs threaten, but end up not scratching for any runs. So we're looking at a 2-1 ball game here. We're going to the top of the 3rd inning. Birdville Hawks at the plate. Who's batting, Mark?
We got Bryson Shirley batting for the Birdville Hawks. What number is he? Number 1. Yeah. And we got a strike for the first pitch.
Looks like a foul ball, right? Is that a foul ball or did it hit the dirt?
Looks like a ball in the dirt to me.
I don't know. Oh,
Not
yeah,
a lot
okay.
of firm calls here. Look like a ball.
I guess just let the crowd pick the one they want. There's a deep ball.
Connor Bell drops the ball in center field. He had a track on it. He had a beat on it. I don't know what happened.
Okay, what's the batter number? What's the batter?
We got batter as Jaden Apgar, number 8.
This is what got the Mustangs in trouble in the first game. Ground ball.
Ground ball to Bajaj.
Oh.
Second error. Throws it right over JoJo's head. JoJo comes in with it, and there's the tying run from Shirley.
Coach Mooney calls timeout. Talk with everybody.
Not a lot of confidence in some of these calls that are happening.
Well, I mean, Mustangs have had some defensive challenges today. Watch out, this guy's already thrown one that hit the top of the fence.
Got Mason Hamilton now hitting for the Hawks.
What's his number?
Number 20. Got a runner at second, nobody out.
Tie ball game, too.
And ball for the first pitch. 1-0 count here. We're here in the top of the third inning. Birdville threatening to score another run. Curveball in the dirt for ball 2, and Navigar advances to third on the wild pitch. Got Kyle Martin over here warming up in the Birdville bullpen.
I've got 2 balls. What do you have?
I got 2 balls as well. Bobbles it from Brent Lee, and Mason is on. Navigar from third did not advance. Two twos to score. Nobody out here with Drake White up. Runners at the corners.
Got
Oh,
him.
big play, and he got him. Ooh. Umpire called him safe on that one.
Move your feet! Get in position!
He didn't even move. Are we off mute?
Yeah.
Drake White hitting here. Ball 2. Williams struggling to find the zone a little bit here.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think Ryan's thrown the pitches he needed to make this inning.
Williams
Defense has kind of let him down a little
Williams
bit.
is at 37 pitches.
Yep. Who's batting what? No, this is Drake White, 21, right?
Ball up. I think the runner at first was clearly out on that last play, but and I think the broadcast will show that. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's all right.
Hawks get the call here.
You know,
3-0 here.
Some go for you, some
Called
don't.
strike here.
Still a tie ball game. 3 balls, 1 strike on Drake White. Dangerous hitter in this spot. Runners at first and third.
That's strike 2. Making a good pitch here. What do you think he's going to throw here at 3-2 with the runner on third?
I think he'll throw, no.
Fastball.
I think he'll throw a curveball, but I think the runner at first is going to be leaving. I'd do the third to first move again right here before I go to the plate. Nope.
Swing and miss. Strike 3 for White. Tough to have a strikeout at that point.
Yep.
At that part of the order.
Well, now a ground ball up the middle to the shortstop or second baseman, maybe the end of the inning. Who's batting for the
This is
Birdville?
Luke McCain, number 6.
Sorry, folks. There goes a runner from first base. And there's a throw down to get an out. And Birdville's going to get a run out of that play.
It's like a ball. Hamilton thrown out at third, caught stealing.
Yeah, but I think they'll take the out for the run in that particular situation, won't they? Of course they will. And now it puts them on top, 3-2.
There's curveball for strike 2.
Temperature's dropping here at the Corral. Sun goes down. And it is getting cold. Ooh. Still a little miffed by that call at first base.
I don't know about
actually,
any
I
of
don't
these
know.
calls, to be honest with you.
You know,
I don't know.
but
I think these guys are ready to go to dinner.
well, we'll see.
swing and a miss by McCain on strike 3. Kelly goes to Kubo to first to get the third out. But Birdville scores 2 and they go up 3-2.
Mustangs coming from behind again here. This is a one-run ball game. Birdville jumps up on top on some, I don't know, did they get a hit that inning? No hits. Your score after 2.5, Birdville 3, Grapevine Mustangs 2. This is 9th grade freshman baseball on Tradio.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
We're back to live baseball here at the Corral and Grapevine, where we have the 9th grade Grapevine Mustangs trailing the Birdville Hawks in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
We got Brady Lane,
number 19,
still up to bat. That odd play that ended the 2nd, where Bajaj got thrown out of 2nd. He's thrown out of 3rd. He's still batting to lead off the 3rd. Kyle Martin now pitching for Birdville.
That's going to be playable right there.
Carson Rematori catching.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 9, center fielder Connor Bell.
So only one change with Kyle Martin pitching.
That's going to be a base hit. Good range right there by the second baseman. Made a good play.
We got Ryan Williams up. Got 2 quick outs here by Martin.
One ball, one strike on
foul ball.
Well, it's the green field. Too much green in the what?
Got a 1 ball, 2 strike count here with Ryan Williams up. 2 outs here. Pulled in.
The white balance looks fine in the camera. I don't know what you're saying.
Top of the fourth, and Birdville brings up number 10. What's his name, Mark?
Luis Martinez here, number 10 for the Hawks. Got Martinez, Wall, Onstad, and Rematori coming up here in the top of the fourth. JoJo doing his same old shenanigans, showing up late for the party.
Well, he had to get rid of the yard sale. Number 18's ready, so 34 winds and deals and throws a ground ball to Lee, who fires it over to first base for the first out of the inning. Kubo to Lee, to Tatum, to Bajaj, and back to Rhino, so we can do it again.
Cole Wall up. He's 1 for 1. Number 3. Nice play by Tatum.
Ground ball to Tatum. Tatum ranges to his right, fields it cleanly, and throws a strike to Kubo at first base, who fires it to Lee and throws it to Tatum, who slings it to Bajaj, and they get it back to Rhino so they can do it again.
Here's Kate Onstad right here with 2 outs here in the fourth.
You know, I think Rhino feeds off the fact when these guys are making plays behind him, you know, he gets a little bit of a bump and
starts throwing strikes. Even that one right there looked good. Foul ball there. 1-1. Ball low. I think Mason Hamilton was trying to flex for the camera over there, but he doesn't realize he's not in the shot.
2 balls, 1 strike now on
Kate Onstad, number 7 for the Hawks.
ground ball. It's going
Another
to
one to Lee.
be 3 hits to the middle of the infield, and they were up to the task. Lee fields the ball cleanly, makes a strike over to Kubo, who this time, instead of slinging it back to Lee, drops it off the mound, and they head to the dugout to try to add some runs and scratch into this lead by Birdville. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Your score, Birdville Hawks 3, Grapevine Mustangs 2. Right on the mic. We're getting some feedback. Oh, I was still in the music, Mark. Go ahead and do the intro.
And we're back here at the bottom of the fourth inning with Tyga leading off for Grapevine. There's the ball. And he just Safe throwing
It's going to be tough. Tyga's in at second base. See that umpire hustle down?
Yeah, great hustle there. He barely walked across the white lines.
That is an awesome shot. The lighting is good right now, isn't it?
It's better than the sun, yeah. The sun in your eyes.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Taiga Takahashi in the middle of another rally. When you look down, number 23, he ignites some of these rallies. The Mustangs are down 1 run. The book says Sammy Kelly's going to lay this bunt down to third base. Third baseman up on the grass. I don't know why Taiga might steal if he charges hard. Great bunt. Nobody's going to throw out Sammy. He's going to beat it to first. Yep. Base hit, man. Fantastic bunt. Now coach has got a decision to make, first and third with nobody out. Peyton Tatum, though, he can handle the bat.
You got Tiger at third.
Yeah, you got great speed on the bases. And then a guy that can get the bat on the ball. If they ask him,
the ball in play,
they ask him to bunt, he's going to put it down. Back!
That's deep. That should score Tiger.
You know what? That was a great sac fly by number 26. He did his job, and I'm yelling into the mic back, which is not really what you're supposed to do if you're trying to. I mean, everybody knows I'm a Mustang guy. I'm sorry about that if that causes problems on the broadcast. Mark's a Hawk guy, so we balance each other out in this broadcast, right?
That's right. That's right. But I'm a JoJo Kubo guy right here, and he's batting.
That board's wrong. You see that lead at first base? That guy is the best on the team at getting a lead that he can own.
He's going to stretch this lead out. Steal
what was the first pitch? Oh, it was we're a new batter. Yeah.
New batter. We got JoJo Kubo here. Foul ball for JoJo.
I think you might see. Well, we got 1 out, which is a sac fly by Tatum. The board here is staying way back. That's back in the chemistry lab beakers section. I think you might see 16 break per second on this one.
Yeah, you got
an extra half step. There he goes.
And he's there.
He's there standing up. Saw Coach Webster whisper something in his ear, and he said, look, he probably said, your lead is so good that you should go ahead and take advantage of it. Got 1 out now, looking for Kubo to hit something to the right side.
Swung and missed for strike 3.
Dangerous hitter at the plate, Luke Brajosh. Number 8 can really lay into the ball if he gets one to handle here. He's looking for something he can put a swing on.
Ball up.
Delayed steal. A delayed steal. Did you see that? Delayed steal? Isn't that what it was?
That's right.
Caught the third baseman napping a little bit.
But that's what you got. Speed kills.
First pitch is a ball, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Now Sammy scores on something that gets by the catcher. There's a ball hit down the third baseline. It's going to be fouled by about a foot. Bajaj trying to turn on one. One ball, one strike here.
1-1. 2 outs.
2 outs. The board's wrong here on the home field. It's 3-3 in this game. Two balls, one strike. I'd like to thank our game sponsor, one of our game sponsors for this year, Lee Law Firm.
Ball in on Bajaj.
Helping good people through bad times. Lee Law Firm.
Got 3-1 here is what I got for the count. Like you said, the scoreboard's wrong, so we don't really know.
Yeah, well, we got 3-1. I got 3-1 with you.
I think the umpires are going off the scoreboard.
Let's hope they're not. But 3-1 is what the board says too, so we're okay. There's one by Bajaj.
That's foul.
That's a replay of the one he fouled off on the couple pitches ago. You know, I don't think 24 is going to throw him a meat pitch right down the middle. It wouldn't surprise me if he throws a breaking pitch here. First base is open. You know, you'd rather get the strikeout. That hit him. It's a dead ball. Mustangs stringing it together, and guess who started all this? Number 23, Taiga Takahashi. Been in the middle of a lot of the rallies this year. Back to the top of the order. Number 14, Brent Lee. Got number 8 at first base, Bajaj.
And Sammy
Kelly. Kelly, number 16, who stole second and third on this round. And that's why you get the guy to third base. Mark, it looked like he threw a little sidearm or something on that pitch.
Yeah, but you got to get down in the dirt and you got to block that pitch, especially with the runner at third base.
1 ball, no strikes.
Can't be gloving that ball. It looks like it hit him, too.
That's a foul ball. Yep. Brent knew it too. He didn't leave the batter's box.
I don't know. It's so beautifully manicured. I thought that ball was going to
Yeah, right. No, it stayed straight the whole time. Bajaj on second base. Brent Lee batting, and it's a low one. And they're going to try to run to third, and they're going to end up scoring a run, or at least put pressure on this throw. I've got 2-1. What's your count?
I got the same.
Okay.
Got a throwing error by the catcher, Ramatori. Hit him.
Got him right on the shoulder, right on the elbow.
Got a couple changes here.
So the Hawks make a change. Go ahead, Mark. What do we got going on?
It looks like we got Drake White going into pitch. Mickey Allison coming in and going to second.
All right, we're going to listen to some music while he warms up so we don't get in trouble for the copyright strike. All right, we're coming at you live again from Grapevine, where the freshman Mustangs have put 3 runs on the board here in the bottom of the 4th to take the 5-3 lead over Birdville. Birdville, let's see, Brent Lee just got hit on the elbow, and so he's at first base with 2 outs. And Brady Lane, the number 2 hole hitter, is up. Drake White's your new pitcher for Birdville, coming into the game to play defense at second base, number 2, Nikki Allison. Mustangs wearing their rally caps square.
Yeah. Got 3 runs here, right here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ball 1. Drake's been used primarily in relief. Throws in the high 60s, low 70s.
We call those elevated.
Yeah, they're not a real consistent zone
no.
tonight.
Got to go with what you got, though. I mean, the batters have to adjust. As you know, with your strike zone, most everybody adjusts. That was a rip in
the gap.
Nope, he tracked it down. Oh, he dropped it or tracked it down?
Looks like he dropped it and caught it at the same time. So looks like a catch there by
Don't
Luke
know.
McCain.
That was he got great bat on that. That's fantastic rip by Brady Lane. So Mustangs score 3 to go ahead. We got another ball game here. Mustangs 5, Birdville Hawks 3. We're headed to the top of the 5th. All right, so what do we got here? We got 1 ball?
We got 1 ball. 5-3 lead for Grapevine here, top of the 5th.
Yeah.
Called strike there.
It's too blue.
Got ball 2 there. 2-1 on the count. Foul ball. 2-2 count here. No outs.
Two balls, 2 strikes now. Rhino winds and deals.
So who do they usually go to from relief here in the secondary?
Dason Hill. Dason Hill, left-hander. He's kind of the relief specialist, usually on these game 2.
Called strike 3 right there into Rematori.
Down to Pajaj, across the lead to Tatum, back to Pajaj so they can do it again.
Hey, let's go drink beef.
You got it. You bet. You bet. Swing and miss there for strike 2 from Shirley.
Yeah.
0-2 here to Shirley. Getting to a key part of the order for Birdville.
2 strikes.
Strike 3 for Shirley.
Now this is what happens when Rhino locks in.
That's a low strike that they haven't been calling all night there.
Yeah, you know what? I do agree with you. That's that front knee strike, where it crosses the plate on the front knee, ends up on the shins on the back knee.
But you're getting
Or
later
on the
in
back
the game,
leg?
and dinner time's coming.
I didn't say that. You did.
Jaden Navigar with 2 outs here, at the top of the 5th. Starting him off 2-0.
Two balls, no strikes now.
Jaden Navigar at that.
Jaden Affigar.
Navigar.
How do you spell it? With an N or an M?
N.
Like math? Like mathematics?
Yeah.
Mathagar. Nafigar?
Yeah, there you go.
N is in Nancy. What's his number?
Number 8. And there's ball 4. With the 2-out walk, you're going to get Mason Hamilton to the plate.
What's the number?
Mason Hamilton is number 20. Mason started pitching this game. He came out. Kyle Martin came out and led off the third inning pitching. He became the DH when he came out of pitching. And
That front knee strike again.
Again, that's
No, I believe those are strikes, man. I'm telling you, the front knee. But but here's my problem with it. I think they're strikes.
They just haven't been
They
consistent.
haven't been called. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me the other day the best compliment an umpire could get, and I said the best compliment you can give an umpire is your strike zone stayed the same the entire game. Right?
Yeah, it just depends on if it's a good strike zone or not. But yeah, it is a good compliment. We've got 0-2 here on a swing and strike from Mason Hamilton. Jaden Nafigar getting a good lead over here at first.
Wow.
Nice. Good pitch. Good 2-strike pitch right there.
A really nice 2 strikes pitch. But I can tell you sometimes Sammy sets up in the other batter's box, and that pitch that comes down from here, our angle, it looks like it's center cut. He may be 6 inches over.
Definitely wasn't high.
Yeah, right. Good throw over by Rhino that time. And we're both umpires, so we know these guys are out there working hard for the game. Sammy with a good skip.
Had him if he made a good throw, but just a little too quick and shorted the ball to Tatum.
Runner on second base, 2 outs.
2-2 count here
2-2
for
count.
Hamilton.
Everything's in play.
(3-2) here.
That was great discipline by the hitter. That pitch dropped off the table, and he kept his hands back, and he thought about it, but he didn't offer. I was real impressed with that, actually. If I'm up there, I'm sitting on the bench now. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not up there.
3-2. Swing and miss, tagged him out. Strike 3. Can't be much time left.
He's on time. Connor Bell, center fielder for the Mustangs, at the plate now.
He's going to see fastballs here.
Is he? Yeah.
And he hits him at the first pitch. We got Ryan Williams trying to help himself out here with Bell on first in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Probably not a guy you want to give free pass to.
No.
Coach
Still
Simmons
not
on the
base
first
free.
pitch, and he's there. Yeah. Well, he's going to get a signal to do a job here. That's a great bunt. Nobody's there. Oh, he's going to be home.
Nice play over here by Elijah Holden, backing up that throw first.
Bell scores.
And Bell scores. Williams stays at third, got nobody out.
I think they'll send Ryan on this first pitch. Coach Webster's going to, nope. Fly ball.
It's a first baseman's ball.
That ball's a fair ball.
That is a fair ball.
That ball's a
because
fair
he
ball.
Touched it in, fair play.
Wow, that's a tough one. It's just got weird spin, comes down, high sky. All of a sudden, it accelerates a lot faster on the back half of the drop.
Oh, you should have caught it. So that sounded pretty good, but at the end of the day, it's the ball that should be caught. And more than likely, it's not a pitcher's ball.
Yeah,
it's a first baseman's ball.
Well, who? That's
There's
Sammy
a bunt right
with
there
a
by
bunt.
Sammy, and he might be there.
He's going to be
There's another
safe.
there.
Sammy's too fast. And here goes Tyga. Speed kills, dude.
Off of a bunt single, he gets to second base and scores 2 runs.
He gets 2 RBIs. Well, actually, they'll probably say the second. Actually, they probably say they score on the air. You know what I mean, on the throw. I think you got to give them a bunt single, and then on the throw, the 2-run score. whatever. He did his job,
He
and
did
it
his
paid
job,
off.
and it's
He
a great
put pressure on the defense. Tell you what, number 26 has been doing his job all year long from the plate. And let's see what he does here. They might actually have him bunt. Runner on second with nobody out. That's kind of the... Oh, look at that.
The company line.
Look at that. Good play
Nice
down
play
here
by Allison.
by Allison. But he did his job. He pulled it to the right side and moved the runner to third.
We got one out
Who
here.
is that on third? Is that Sammy?
Sammy Kelly.
Yeah. Who's about here? This is Slayton.
Leighton Towery pinch hitting here for Kubo.
That means Towery's probably going into first base defensively. And you're right, Mark. The order, it just keeps coming at you.
Well, you got Leighton Towery now hitting in the 8th spot. So it just kind of keeps coming at you, this offense.
What I'm impressed with is the speed. You know, and also I'm freezing. Are you cold?
I am freezing.
I am freezing.
If I'm not talking a lot, it's because I'm shivering and because I am just trying to get my mouth to move.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to go grab some coffees, you know, I'm funding.
I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
Good right now.
All right. Got two strikes. The
Drake
board's
gets up
wrong. Drake White's up. 2 strikes on Leighton here.
2 foul balls by Leighton Towery.
I don't know if he fouled the first one. He's going to get a sack fly out of that one. Or I think we're going to have a play.
Slide.
We're going to have a play at the plate. They're going to make him throw him out.
Made a nice throw.
That's
Luke
a
Scarborough.
great throw.
Luke Scarborough. And
Man, that was a great throw by that dude. The ball hung up a little bit. You know, I think he hit it a little harder than.
Yeah, it was just shallow, so Kelly couldn't score. But still a great throw by Scarborough.
Yeah, not taking anything away from him. He put it right on the dime.
We got Bajaj here.
Yep, number 8, Bajaj. First pitch.
That's a ball.
So Bajaj here is probably going to just look for a pitch he can put a good swing on and wait for that pitch, I would think. That's why you get 3 chances. And he got one, and he put a good swing on it, too. But the left fielder gets under it.
Makes the catch.
Mustangs scored 3 runs to add to the lead. We go to the top of the 6th. Mustangs 8, Birdville 3. Back to live baseball. Some great shots, action shots by our cameraman tonight, Mr. Tim Polster. You got some good shots at number 34, Ryan Williams warming up on the hill, and then number 31, Leighton Towery at first base. Who we got here? Is this Drake?
Drake White leading off. Struck out last at bat. He's 0 for 2 this evening. Foul ball, first pitch.
One strike on Drake.
0-1. Good curveball.
Wow, that looked like a really good pitch, and I'm not sure exactly what was wrong with it, but
maybe a little low.
Didn't really cut the mustard, I guess.
Ball 2. Does Ryan typically finish his own games, or does he usually get some relief?
Well, he might get Dason come in. I don't see anybody throwing in the pen though. You see anybody over there in the pen?
No, I do not.
Looks like just a bunch of kids playing.
Got a 2-1 count here. The scoreboard's wrong.
That's
There's
a strike.
2.
He's been calling that one for the last 2 innings. That's that front knee strike. I'm telling you, comes in right across the kneecap and ends up under the second kneecap, the back kneecap. Oh, that's that's a great pitch. Curveball, tough one. You know, he has a lot of differential between the curveball speed and the fastball speed, and that's really the key. Not the break, it's the difference in the speed, I think. What do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, he changed speeds on him right there, and he's getting different locations. You know, keeping that batter constantly guessing and off balance. So we got Luke Scarborough here, the left fielder, made 2 terrific plays. Number 15.
Yeah, I was impressed. He made a great throw on that one fly ball from the outfield last inning. Who was it? Sammy was on third. Sammy's a pretty fast guy.
Yeah.
He came up and threw a one hopper to the plate right on the dime.
Took a great throw. Swing and miss.
So Rhino's found the slot. He's been throwing a high number of strikes over the last 3 innings, and what that means is that every one of his pitches, it doesn't matter what the count is, every pitch is in play.
Yep. Strike 3.
Yep. So the outfielders are giving Sammy a little bit of grief for rolling the ball back to the mound. Did you hear somebody out there say, "That a boy, Sammy"? Yeah. So these guys are having fun. Both teams. They're playing some kind of game down here on the Birdville sideline in between the innings, right? What was that game they were playing?
I don't know exactly what they're
doing. Oh, because that insect, it gave you a hard time.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead and duck from it.
Yeah.
Who's batting here?
This is Elijah Holdman, number 5.
He's in the slot, man.
He's throwing a lot of strikes.
Yeah, when he throws first pitch strikes,
first 2 batters already
it's
struck
like
out.
It's an unbelievable thing. I can guarantee you. Well, you know, I think he's going to throw a deuce right here, and I think he might throw it the guy's elbow and break it across the plate.
I bet he throws a fastball.
He did.
A little low.
That could have been a candidate for what we were talking about, that front knee strike, right?
Yeah, it's just not consistent
Yeah,
tonight.
that's all right. That's all right. We can't see in or out from here. Sammy could have been set up outside. That's
a tough pitch to take with 2 strikes right there.
It could have been in the other batter's box. We don't know in and out from here. One thing's for sure, 34 is throwing to the mid.
That's right. And there's your swing and miss for strike 3. Struck out the side there in the top of the 6th for Birdville.
Your score at the end of 5.5, Grapevine 8, Hawks 3. Mustangs coming to bat when we come right back. Well, it looks like we got a final here from Grapevine where the Mustangs, the 9th grade Mustangs, prevail. Mark Allison, thanks for being my play-by-play
It was a pleasure, Trey. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
Co-producer this week. Bailed me out last night, with couldn't find a camera guy, and Mark took the anchor position.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me. And
You're welcome back anytime. You're welcome back anytime. I tell you, man, it's a lot. I enjoyed having you up here. So I don't know how many hits. I don't know how many errors. I could tell you that the errors were high tonight in both games for the Mustangs. Uncharacteristic baseball for them. I could tell you this Hawks team came to play. They were putting pressure on the Mustang defense in both games. But the Mustangs sweep. Take the first game 4-3 on a walk-off by Luke Schreier in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. On an 0-1 pitch, Luke rips it down the left field line to score the go-ahead run. Mustangs win that one 4-3. In the nightcap, they fall behind 1-0 in the first inning. Mustangs come back with a couple in the bottom of the first and the top of the third. Birdville scores 2 runs to go ahead 3-2. Mustangs explode in the the fourth and the fifth, picking up 3 runs in each frame to take the nightcap 8-3. They cap it after 6 innings due to the time. Folks, we enjoyed bringing it to you. We look forward to doing more games in the future. My name is Trey on behalf of Mark Allison. This has been a production of Tradio. We'll see you next week.